Welcome to the Awaken Life Movement Podcast, where you'll hear real stories, real transformations, and recognize the power of your thoughts. If you're not happy in an area of your life, it's time for change. With tips, tools, and action steps, you will learn how to create the life you were destined to live. Get ready to discover what it truly means to live an awakened life. Now, your host, Christina Marie.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Awaken Life Movement Podcast. I'm your host, Christina Marie, and I am beyond excited to be here with you guys today. As I mentioned on my last show, I have a really special guest today. His name is Mitchell Graves, and he's a transformation coach. He's a certified personal trainer and founder of the Total Transformation Academy, which is an online coaching program that's designed to help men and women finally master their health and live lives of freedom. Over the period of 9 years, Mitchell's helped hundreds of people transform their bodies and look thinner, stronger, and have more energy. He's a fitness info entrepreneur, author, and keynote speaker, a former college track athlete, and 3-time black belt in Taekwondo. He knows about peak performance and the importance of the mind and body working in harmony. Like, how lucky are we, right? And Mitchell enjoys action movies, nature hikes up not too steep mountains, and exploring new places. You can find him on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, where he hosts Fit with Mitch TV, a weekly YouTube show about fitness, transformation, and freedom. #Gym Motivation, a weekly fitness motivation video, and a Q&A today where he answers health and fitness questions in under 3 minutes. So welcome to the show, Mitch. I'm so excited to have you on today.
Well, thank you, Christina, and the pleasure is all mine. You know, I consider it a privilege and an honor to be on your show today. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Everyone, I met Mitch at a wedding recently, and we spent a lot of time chatting, and then we ended up at the same table. It was just with other entrepreneurs. It was so amazing. And Mitch and I realized that we had so much in common around health and fitness. So Mitch, why don't you tell people a little bit about yourself and how you can provide them with some tools that they can take away today?
Yeah, sure. I started out training people and just giving people fitness advice in a gym. Just giving people tips and stuff like that. And when you're working out in a gym, I was working out in my college gym. And people would come up to me and ask me all the time for tips and tricks and stuff like that on lifting and things. And as I began to get more involved in it, people were asking me questions that I didn't know or things that I thought were just intuitive, you know. So began to research some more, really began to help a lot more people. And eventually I got certified in it. And after I began to train more and more people, I began to see some common themes between the people who had success and the people who were struggling. And it wasn't their diet, it wasn't their exercise. And those things are, you know, we'll get into a little bit later about the iceberg. Those are just the tips to the iceberg. But what I really began to see as a common theme was people's mindset, was making that permanent mindset shift from where they were to where they want to be. And that identity shift that they had within them, I could see that once a person had that, it didn't matter if they needed to lose 50 pounds or 100 pounds or 10 pounds. Once they had that in place, the weight began to come off. And, you know, exercise programs that didn't work for them before, they were able to stick to them now. Meal plans that they just kept going back and forth. They were doing a lot of yo-yo dieting, yo-yo results. They were able to get the results and keep them off. And I began to see that common theme, not just physical health, but people's lives begin to transform in their relationships and their finances and their business as that success began to reverberate across the rest of their life. And so I just really got excited and really got fascinated by what makes a person change, or why do people change, and really getting into that. And so my coaching, my transformation, my coaching and my personal training really began to evolve past just the exercise programming, past just the nutritional side of it, but really giving people those tools that they need to make that permanent mindset shift. And so that's what I share with your viewers and your listeners.